Hey everyone, real quick, I want to show you something really cool because I was out on a run today and I realized like this would be a perfect way to show you something. So my name is 𝗧𝗵𝗲𝘀𝗲, physical therapist with Run Smart Online, and we are getting ready to launch the 𝗵𝗲𝗀𝗀𝘀 project, which starts tomorrow. So if you want help with your run form, we have a 5-week program that starts tomorrow. If you want to, if you're not ready to start tomorrow, you can still join because you get lifetime access to the program. So the lifetime access lets you start when you're ready. But I was out on a run today and running along, it was quite windy, and I had this, you know, I don't know if anyone else goes for a run and like think of all these different things and your mind kind of wanders and you figure some stuff out. That's what I want to show you here, because when I was running into the wind, I got thinking about the forces that act against us when we're running, and some of them we can control and some of them we can't. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just really kind of low key here. I actually have, my office is getting overtaken with baby supplies and all these other things, so I'm just going to be quick on my phone, but I want to show this to you because this should make really good sense to everyone who watches it. So let me jump to my computer. I'm just going to turn this around, and we're just going to watch. So this is me, and I'm just going to roll this through. This is how most people run when they come in contact with that ground, but let's just take anyone really, and let's just look at the forces that are acting against you. So if you're going to go for a run, right, and it's windy like it was for me today, that wind is acting against you, right? It's pushing back against you, and it's slowing you down. Like everyone hates to run into the wind. An uphill, like if you're running uphill, so let's just go ahead and put a little gray down here. I know you guys all know what an uphill is, but like say you're running uphill. Now the force acting against you with that one is gravity, so gravity is going to be pushing you down. You can see how all these arrows are pushing backwards, right? So the force of these things, wind, gravity, things can slow you down. You really don't have control over gravity or wind, but there's another force that acts against you, and I want to show you that because this is really important for everyone to see. Oh boy, how do I get rid of that thing? I don't know. All right, so let's delete all of them. I'm just going to go ahead and draw. Here's wind, here's gravity, and then the last thing is the ground reaction force. So the ground, whenever you contact the ground, everyone should know this. When you hit the ground's trying to slow you down. The more time you spend on the ground, the more you're slowing down. So you want to limit this force because this is the one force that you can control in your own running. Again, I forgot to mention, if you want some help with your run form, 𝗵𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀.com, program's closing tomorrow. Check it out because this is what we're going to be working on, is this force. So when you're running, this is me on the treadmill in the basement to show this. When this runner is hitting the ground, it really could be any runner. When this foot hits the ground, so if we have the center of mass for this runner out here, so this is where their body weight falls, but then the ground is pushing back on this line, you can still see how this is a ground reaction force or a ground force that's pushing a runner backwards. So while we can't control gravity, we can't control the wind, this is something we can control, and I want to show you how. So let me go ahead and jump back a little bit, and I want to show you. Here's me running in a different type of way. So when I hit the ground here, now notice this ground reaction force. The ground, I'm going to put another color in here. Let's go with green. No, we already have green, Steve. Magenta. Is this magenta? I don't know. So now the ground force is pushing up. Can you guys see how like this force is now not such a direct force backwards, where when I was heel striking way down here, the red line represents that. So the key thing you have to know is like run form is really important because it's, you know, I always tell my runners, it's the one thing you can do when you're running that doesn't require more time, more miles, more workouts, more strength work. You just work out it while you run. It's like going golfing and working on your swing. Like you're gonna swing, for me, like probably a couple hundred times when I go golfing. So you get time to practice that. Running's no different. You get time to practice your form while you're running. So you might as well learn how to do that because it's super powerful. I want to show this again for anyone who's jumping on. When we run, real quick, we have forces working against us. And here's wind, here's gravity. They're both directing us backwards. Most runners run just like, I'm going to go ahead and show it here, run like this. Here's another force that's acting backwards. When we improve our run form and we learn how to run more properly, at least for this first phase of run form, and you land, you're going to see as I land, now the ground force is not pushing backwards. So let's go ahead and take it right from here. The ground force is more of an upwards push. What does that mean for you? So that red arrow is the new run form, is that when you push off and you go ahead, let's go ahead and push off on this other foot back here, the force is not going to go ahead and just jam into the ground and cause a braking moment. What's going to happen with your improved run form is you're going to take this and be able to carry it over your stride because you don't have this big braking force from a big straight leg out like this. So if you guys aren't working on your run form, go ahead and get started because it is a game changer for you. Again, it's the one thing you can do when you're running that does not require more. If you want help with your run form, midfootproject.com. That program closes tonight or midnight Pacific time. So if you want help with it, go there. And if you're not ready to improve your run form, maybe you got a race coming up or something, you do get lifetime access to the program. So check it out. If you're just joining me, go back to the beginning of this video. We're talking about forces that slow you down and how you can change them. All right, everyone, have a great night. I'll see everyone inside the Midfoot Project that joined us. I can't wait, and I'll talk to you guys soon.